Good evening. Good to see you, Bouncing. How are you, my friend? Tired. What have you been doing, sir? What have you been doing? I'm pretty tired too, as you may well have seen in the Discord post. Patrick, good to see you, buddy. Neither of you have a birthday today, though, so you are both back to being equally unspecial. I'm good, cheers. Patrick, how are you, my friend? Hello, hello. Tyler's back. Tyler is back with a bang. With the towel he posted in the Discord yesterday. How are you, Tyler? Good to have you back. Bouncing started work at 6. Nice. Yeah, you were special on Monday. You're going to have to wait till next year now for the next time that you are special. Maximum taste, no sugar. Pepsi. Any voiceover work needed? Let me know. I'm always special, yeah, one way or another, right? One way or another. Oh yeah. Hexen's here as well. Hexen, good to see you. Jolly good to see you. How are you, Hexen? How has Wednesday the 3rd of June been in the land of Hexen? Hello! Good to see you. Gaminator's here as well. Eating, but here. Ooh, what are you eating? I just had fish and chips. Like a greedy fat pig, I had fish and chips. Tyler's been good. Major League Baseball season started not too long back. So work has been chaotically busy, okay. Some away games coming up. I have time to get back into my beautiful town. Nice. Yeah, I saw you did some awesome work. You posted yesterday. That will be featured in a Olmaph Discord community short at some point in the future. And in the gallery of my upcoming website. Ooh, Gaminator's got Indian. I had a curry on Sunday. I had 2 curries technically, because I'm a fatty bum bum. What curry you got? What you got? Just read the message in Discord. If you need to run back, you do what you need to do. Yeah. If the phone doth ring, Olmaph will run. So yeah, we'll put that over there. And if it rings, it'll be bye-bye up the A52. Currently building a Claw Lord on Norbeast. Claw Lord on Norbeast. Don't recognise that. Let me do a Google. El Google Grande. Claw Lord on Norbeast. Ah, it's a Skaven model. Nice. That's pretty sick, man. Did you get that from the Spearhead magazine, or have you bought that yourself separately? Should be in your Spearhead box for Skaven. No, it is not. Not in the one that I've got. There are multiple spearheads for Skaven. Oh, however, you can get the. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's a nice looking model though, Bouncy. I like the look of that. Have you signed up to the Spearhead magazine? I didn't know that, I don't think. God, you're going to have loads of plastic. Pepsi is a no-no in the Ukraine. They continue business as usual in Russia after the full-scale invasion. They try to fit in with huge discounts, but no one buying it. Oh, I didn't know that. What else is on the list of no-nos? I saw a video in Russia where basically all the brands are still there. They've just rebranded as Russian original brands. So how did you get the magazine without being subscribed? Did you do an eBay special? Did you find it in your local store? What's going on? Come on, let's open some cards. We got a really nice card yesterday. Pick this up with my greasy fish and chip fingers. Shiny Aventis Magister of Hammerhall. That is a superb card. Wonder if we can do equally as well today. Gotta be tough to beat. Bought it in Tesco. What? You can get a spearhead in Tesco? Really? Yo, if that's true, I am going to Tesco. That is awesome. I've never even thought to look in Tesco. Single magazine. What is the full price? God, you guys teaching me stuff today. Subscription gives you overall discount. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you could get it without a subscription. This one would go quick, yeah, for sure. At least it gives me somewhere to go and have a look. $9.99, that's a bargain. Bargain. Nearly showed my driver's license on stream then by accident. That'd have been good. Megadocs. Alright, get my keys and my wallet out of my pocket so I'm a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, $9.99 for that magazine. I'm going to go and look in Tesco. Not right now, but at some point tomorrow. What day, Asda. Asda's a good shout. We've got a massive Asda near us. Scalpers be scalping. What day does it come out on then? Is it every Wednesday? Oh, this is top tier information. I'm going to do a weekly run to Asda. I'm going to be the scalper. Yo, I have arrived. It's Tommy Watson. Good to see you, Tommy. How are you, buddy? Every Wednesday. This is incredible news. This is actually pretty much the craziest news I've had today. And on a day of crazy revelations. Whoa! Oh, I thought that was in the shiny slot, but it's not. Scarbrand. Oh, I wish that was in the shiny slot. Instead, we get an uncommon at least. Culling Mornfang Rider, better than nothing, but that Scarbrand card was awesome. Depends how long they run it for. My local Tesco did all of the Combat Patrol, which ended last week. Why are people only telling me this now? Why have we been gatekeeping the supermarket selling Warhammer? Crazy. I never even thought. That is amazing. Well, thank you for a nice bit of good news today. Oh, very gassy. Apologies. Apologies for my uncouth behaviour. I'm fueled by fish and chips and Pepsi Max. Some units are split across 2 issues. Okay. Surround them. Ooh, shiny rare. So we've done an uncommon and a rare. Look at that. Green skin. That's nice. That is nice. Some pretty sick cards today. Happy with that. Happy with that. Are you likely to get any of the magazines, Hexen? Any AOS? Looking like an insta-buy for you, perhaps? Speaking of cards and shiny, I was just doing a Pokemon Go raid and I caught a shiny Reshiram and a shiny Tapu Fini. Lovely jubbly, Tyler. Nice work. GG, dude. Frankie the Fish. Made it for the pools. Yeah, some pretty cool cards today, Frankie. How are you, my friend? Hi and bye. I'll be back after PT. Yeah, nice one. Blood for the Blood God. Hopefully I'll still be here when you get back from the PT. Toby joins us as well. Good to see you, Toby. How are you? I've had fantastic shiny luck on Pokemon Go recently. I had Pokemon Go before it was even released. And I don't think I have a single shiny. I haven't played it in ages. Must be 10 years, right, since Pokemon Go came out? Seems about right, roughly 10 years. What have you been working on recently while I've been gone? All sorts of stuff, man. We've been working on a bit of Lord of Schools, bit of Mortarion, some Ultramarines, some Orcs. All sorts of stuff. Speaking of cards, my brother is insane. He bought a Pokemon booster pack, opened it while we were driving around in Miata with the roof down. Oh, that's not good. That doesn't sound like a story that ends well. Toby is great. Nice work, Toby. What have you been up to then? Frankie is doing well. What are you painting today? I don't know if I am going to paint anything today. I might just make something. I'm certainly going to start with some assembly, and if we have time afterwards, I'll give something a little tickle with a brush. I'm going to build something with green skin today. There is no distributor in Ukraine. Ah, okay. Wow, Games Workshop officially supported in Russia, really? That's interesting, I didn't know that. Toby is gaming right now after spending a while painting the Void Dragon. Nice, Void Dragon's a lovely model, man. Zeitgeist's done quite a nice Void Dragon. This July the 6th, it'll be 10 years. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I remember getting it before it was released. I got a Android download sent to me, and I wandered around my local park collecting the Pokemons. Gutsmack or whatever his name is. Yes, that is the plan. However, if you guys would rather see something else, just let me know. I'm not particularly averse to making something else. Vintage is here in the Twitch chat. How are you, Vintage? Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've got some Orc Blood Bowls, we've got some Orc Old World, we've got some we've got Green Skin, Blood Bowl, Old World, AOS and 40k if you want to see any of that assembled. We've got Skaven, we've got Thousand Suns, we've got Emperor's Children, we've got a very big Tyranid. Yeah, plenty to be getting on with. Day 17 in the Vintage Sheep stream. Vintage is in the diary room. Yo. Oh, how's the other feeling at the moment? The other half? As in Catherine, the pregnant one. Yeah, she's in hospital, being monitored, eating hospital food, reading a book, probably, maybe watching some Family Guy on a phone. And if she calls me during the stream, I will disappear. Bum 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 bum. I'm going to force myself to paint some parts of one of my crisis suits today. 3 primed and 1 mid paint job. Also need to re-up on some paint this week. Nice. Pokemon Go was the shit. Too bad after they made it impossible to ride a bicycle. I've never gotten back into it even after the revert. You go too fast. You're gonna hurt yourself. Yeah. Come on, let me make my own decisions. It's like when you buy a coffee cup and it says on the side, caution, hot. What? My coffee is hot? This boiling water is hot? Who knew? Toby wants to see some T-Suns. Some magic boys, some dusty magic boys. Bum bum, diggy diggy bum bum. Will you play Warhammer in live streams? Yes, at some point in the future, Vintage. That is definitely something I'm aiming for. Once this mess behind me is tidied up, which should happen in the next few days, I'm going to put a table there, sort out some cameras, and maybe get a little bit of a gaming on. I might even do a few little videos on like the basics of gameplay, and then do a little bit, because I want to do like, I don't want to go straight into hardcore 2,000 points, everything going on. I might just do a little unit versus unit, ease people into the hobby kind of thing. I think that's a bit more where I sit as a streamer. Got my knife and some emery boards, putting Junif Arusha together. Awesome, yeah, very nice present there. Love a dusty magic boy. And can you make your website somewhere I can upload pictures of my army? If you upload them into the Discord, then I transfer them onto the website. So the website will have a gallery page and models. Models from the Discord will go into that, and will also go into the weekly YouTube shorts. Vintage, maybe you can email them to me at oliver@olmaph.com. That also works. What was the reason for the thumbs down, Lucky Knife? I can't remember what you said. Good idea, just 2 squads and 2 squads and 2 vehicles. Yeah, just build it up. And not just building up the size of the army, but also the rules. So like, just straight off the data sheet, then with different enhancements showing all different, how you can spend different command points and stuff like that. Could be interesting. Random chance, fair enough, no worries. Right, everyone's got to give a thumbs up to outweigh Lucky Knife's thumbs down. My email has my full name, so I can't. Or when I email you back, you'll have my full name. If you order something from my shop, I'll have your full name. Hey, Lucky Knife! Lucky Knife, baby! Member for a month, thank you very much, Lucky Knife! Thank you very much, Lucky Knife, yeah, baby! That's my cat with sunglasses on its head. Thank you very much, Lucky Knife, for the membership, baby. Awesome stuff, Lucky Knife. Appreciate that. Welcome to the club. There is a small chance that there may not be a members stream tomorrow. If you have looked at my message in the Discord, you can probably figure out why. But I'll keep you updated, as always. Nice. Membership and a thumbs down. Lucky Knife with the mixed messages. You cheeky little sausage. I'm refunding in that case. Well, if it doesn't happen tomorrow, I'll just do on the following Thursday. And we'll do back-to-back Thursdays. Neatly trimmed. Shemai, how are you doing, my friend? How are you, buddy? Feels like there's like a storm incoming here. Like it kind of looks weird. Dark and sunny at the same time, very windy. Ominous weather. I still don't have a mini in front of me. It's been 22 minutes. The baby. Yeah. Potential baby incoming. Which would mean no stream tomorrow. However, if the baby doesn't arrive, there will be a stream, much like today. Just took the doggo out and it's getting real wet and windy. Oh dear, oh dear. There's a storm coming. I have a song on this playlist called The Storm. Who's having a baby? My other half is currently in hospital as her waters broke this morning. So if the labour happens, then I will have to run. Until then, I'm here, we are streaming, and we're having the fun. Stick it in front of the camera. Day 1 on Earth. Here's a load of people on the internet. Oh. Right, what have we got? Like those. Quite like these. These look pretty cool, you know. Right, the choices are assemble greenskins or paint towel. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe a bit of both. No way, brother. Hulk Hogan back in the chat. Is it your first? Yes, hopefully so. It's been a complicated day, my friend. Monetize the baby. That's it. It does have some Olmaph merch. It has an Olmaph baby grow. What was Daphne in here? What? There is not a chance that you just add this feature. Which feature? The upload to the website? No. No, that is too open for abuse, unfortunately. Lucky Knife with Tau and Toby with green. Haha, Tyler with the greater good. But yeah, vintage. You can email me and I'll upload it to the website. Maybe even make a second email address that isn't connected to your name. Easy peasy. Neatly Trim's got 3. I imagine you're feeling a little on edge. The feeling on edge is because it's over a month early and the waters broke this morning and the labour still hasn't started, so it's a little bit complicated. Bum diggy bum 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 diggy bum bum. Imagine how many willies would be on the site with that feature, exactly. Oh, can you imagine the chaos? What's your email? Can you write it? Oliver@olmaph.com. If anyone wants to... oh, it's in Twitch, isn't it? Let me write it in Twitch. Hang on. I mean, it's Oliver, Oliver, at Olmaph, which you can see, .com. Got to be one of the most simple emails going, right? Right then. Right, do you know what? Let's get some paint on some towel. And then I'm going to do that box. A little bit of both. With a little bit of both. We're going to make it really nice. Now, this towel, if you remember, is one that I have rebase coated. So this one we did paint on stream, but I stripped it down. And I'm going to do it again, because I didn't quite like what happened with the last paint job. Oh, I need to get my wet palette. Ugh. That is horrible. I am due a new wet palette. Goodness gracious. She's in the right place and things will be good. Yeah, let's hope so, my friend. Appreciate the support. Oliver at Olmaph.com. Yeah, there you go. That is the one. Looking forward to seeing the little guy when you guys are all good and settled. Yes, in his Olmaph merch. And Zeitgeist actually bought him a orc baby grow as well, so fully indoctrinated into the ways of the plastic. Pastel colours were a nice improvement, yes, for sure. So, on that note, let's fill up the wet palette, which absolutely stinks because I've left it for 3 weeks without 2 minutes. Righty-hoo. Gonna have someone 3D print him a Fire Warrior helmet so he can be a part of the greater good early on in life. I don't want to force a faction on him. I was never baptised, so he can make his own decisions one day. Maybe I'll put all the factions in front of him and see which one he crawls to. Like choosing your starter Pokemon. Right, let's get some of this mess a little bit sorted. Oh, so, you know, I tidy my paints, put them in a perfect order. 2 weeks later, it's all gone to pot. And I got a 3D printer there. Can you see? It's in a little enclosure. I'll be whirring that bad boy up tomorrow. My friend needs a Settlers of Catan card holder printing, so I'll be doing that for him tomorrow. Right, so which were the colours we were going to use? One of them was pastel yellow. One of them was one of the pinks, right? I wish I'd write stuff down. or remember it. Well, let's give this yellow a shake up anyway whilst we're here. Shaky shaky, eggs and bakey. Neatly trimmed, hopping on the PC. Nice. Another plate of the Thunderhawk finished printing. No rest for the wicked. Back to work even before it gets to cool down. Nice work. I'm looking forward to seeing that. There should theoretically be 2 Thunderhawks because there'll be yours and there'll be the Goose's as well. Who is Johannes Blanc? At the store, some people said he died and he made Warhammer. John Blanche, iconic artist. Yeah, you can buy Blanche paints, right? I've spent like 4 hours yesterday sanding the parts that I already have. Broke a sanding stick I was using to get into hard reach areas. Crazy times. Right, let's get some yellow on the palette. Oh, that's a little bit of a lot. Yeah, I can't remember which paints I used last time. This is the first ever week as well, I think, where we've had somebody become a member on every single day. Which is pretty cool. Thank you again for all the support. Well, let's just stick some yellow on and see what happens, right? Where's my tissue before I start? Let's get some tissue. Oh, if you don't have tissue, you're gonna make a mess! Bum diggy bum 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 bum. Yes, an interesting question. Any of you guys been saddened by the death of a celebrity before? If so, which one and why? Ah, I remember what I was going to do now. I was going to dry brush this yellow. But, yeah, can't be bothered, so here we go. Put some yellow on and see what happens. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Christopher Columbus. Big shout. Robin Williams and Mac Miller. Yeah, Robin Williams was a big one, right? Dimebag, yeah. I remember I was walking to school and my mate was like, "Have you heard what happened to Dimebag?" I was like, "No." Shot on stage. Not many go that way, right? Yeah, I've had an idea as well to slightly change the way I was painting this as well. See how it goes. It's like my test model at this point. Norm MacDonald. Don't know if I know who Norm MacDonald is. James Cook. But for real, Aussie. Yeah, Aussie was a shame, but at least you knew it was coming. Chester Bennington was my biggest one. Did not enjoy. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, Bray Wyatt. Yeah, another good one. Chuck Norris I never had any interest in at all. But Bray Wyatt, yeah. I've got a Bray Wyatt costume somewhere. Norm was a comedian. Very, very funny. Okay, fair enough. Oh, died the day before your birthday, Peter. Who was that? How dare you. Yeah, Chuck Norris completely passed me by. One of these needs to be... Oh, it's because of the... Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay. Bum 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 bum. Anyone say Scott Adams? Dilbert's author? No. Alexander Plyalishenko. Killed in 2024. A wrestler from my city. Mum went to school with him. Nailed the pronunciation of his name. Don't worry about that. Chuck Norris isn't dead. He's just waiting until Armageddon so he can roundhouse kick the devil. Well, now you know. Oh yeah, I was going to try some panel liner on this guy, but because I've repainted him, it probably won't work so well. Because, yeah, some of the panel lines are a little bit full of paint. Vintage. Getting carried away with the sound alerts. Yes, I'm going to pick out all the details pink. Whereas before I was doing like a half and half pink and yellow. I think picking out the details in pink might look quite cool. Giving it a pink head, for example. It's a very good example of just do it and figure out what happens, right? Because I did it, I didn't like it, and now I've re-base coated it and I'm doing it again. Bum, 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 bum. I sent it, did you get it? Let me have a look. I haven't got a notification. It's not there yet, buddy. Oliver at Olmaph.com. Did you spell Olmaph right? O-L-M-A-P-H. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's just come through. Type your message here. I'm Vintage Sheep. It's a temp mail, so don't write back, dude. Temp mail. Yeah, it worked. It came through. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I feel like my paint has been separating really quickly recently. I don't know why, I don't know what's different. Oh, nearly dropped him. Well, I did drop him, but not on the floor, so we got that going for us. Tamiya panel liner on Tau is heavenly. Yeah, I've got AK. I got this one. Ready to go. But because this is the second time I've painted this model, some of the panel lines are a little bit blocked up. I'm going to be struggling a lot if I need to send anything to your email, Boldmouth. Bold is one thing I am not. I had a haircut today. Come on guys, compliment me on my luscious locks. There should be a picture too. No, there wasn't a picture. There was no picture. This is how it came through. Smokey is here. Smokey in the YouTube chat. How are you, my friend? Are you good? Yeah, don't worry, Vintage. I've got it covered. The bot has been deleted in the Twitch chat. It's funny, you get way more bots in Twitch than you do in YouTube for some reason. Life can't go better. Nice, Smokey. That's good to hear. What have you been up to, my friend? What's been going on? Got to shower and get ready for work. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Good to see you, Tyler. I hope everybody has been giving a thumbs up, other than Lucky, who gave a thumbs down and then joined as a member. Makes a big difference to the channel if you get your thumbs out for the boys. Wow, this paint is... I mean, maybe it needed more shaking, but surely not. I shook it like there was no tomorrow. But it's already all separated on me. Alright, let's shake it up again. Let's shake it up on max power. Whoa! I hear that even through my noise cancelling headphones. That's some very loud shaky. Can't possibly be separated now. I'm just going to do little drops at a time, I think. That should help. Use it all up, then go again. So what's everybody else working on this evening then? Anything fun going on a tabletop near you? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Gonna start painting some Emperor's Children. Nice, Smokey. Which models do you have? I've got the Fulgrim box ready to go at some points. Claw Lord is made. Nice bouncing. Do you have the? Do you have any other Skaven, or did you just go for the Claw Lord? And Toby is going to be painting later. Nice. What are you going to be painting, Toby? Bomb bomb badaloo. Hex Mark Destroyer. Nice, I like the sound of that, Toby. Growing the Necron army. Sounds good to me. Smokey's got some Flawless Blades and some Tormentors. Nice. I've got some Tormentors. I painted some Tormentors on stream many moons ago. It feels like many moons. Bought the starter set a few months ago. So Oscar, Skavenar, his army apparently, has 20 clan rats, 6 rat ogres, and Grey Seer plus some other models. Nice. Sounds good to me. Right, looks like we may well have plenty of pink bits to pick out now. I want to know what pastel pink I used last time because it was quite good. And I wonder if this box should be yellow. Yeah, I think so. A little Tommy squeaker there. Nice work. Is there another mail? Give me 1 second and I'll have a look. Just want to finish this little box here. Right, let's have a look at this mail. You have mail. Well, I don't. I think you have to give it a minute. Give it a minute to come through. Right. So let's see if I can find which pink was the pink that I used last time. I'm not sure if it was a Warlock purple. May well have been, you know. This looks the most baby pink that I have. Oh, actually, I seem to remember there being a pink on the floor that I dropped. May well have been it. Aha! Yes, I think this is it. Princess Pink. Glad I remembered that. I mean, you could have just signed up for a new email vintage with Outlook or whoever you wanted a new email with. Proton Mail, Google Mail. Yeah, still not come through. And from next week, you too could buy one of these mugs from the Olmaph store. You can buy a mug, you can buy a t-shirt, hoodie, hat. Bum 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 bum. But right now I'm going to quickly nip for a wee. I'm going to put this in the shaker and I'll go for a wee. Hopefully it doesn't shake itself off the table. Tempted by the Spearhead magazine, but if a sub now did premium, I'll be 2 months behind. But I'm still tempted by either Slaves to Darkness or Nurgle. I can't decide between the two, as both have a lovely big model. Great unclean one for Nurgle, and Slaves to Darkness has Bellacore. The Dark Master, who looks insanely awesome. He's going to need all our monies, yes. Nappies won't buy themselves. But yeah, I think out of the two, I think in my mind the Great and Clean one is more fun. But again, roll a dice, see what happens, or just buy both. Sell some stuff in your house that you don't need and use it to fund both. Yummy. Wiggly, 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 wiggle! Yeah, there's no message. Nothing yet, but I'll sit and wait and see if anything comes through. Selling the wife and child is frowned upon. Yeah, true story. There's got to be something. Got to be something worth value. I've seen cash in the attic. I know how this works. Ian's Outdoor Recovery Service is here as well. Ian, how you doing, my friend? How's the hobby treating you? Yeah, my phone's right there, Vintage, so as soon as I get an email from you, I'll let you know. Alright, let's get some pink on these bits, shall we? Oh, what a lovely shade of pink. What a lovely shade of pink. God, both of these are going to take so many coats of paint. I did pick like two of the least easy colours. But I'm doing it for the greater good. Love this song. What, this one? This one is called Descent. And it's about a guy I used to go to school with. Where I helped him time and time and time again, and all he ever did was let me down. Is there nothing in the spam? Let me have a look. Let me look in the spammity spam. No, I have nothing in my spam. Green eggs and ham. Surprised how quickly you get backlogged. What are you backlogged with, dude? What's going on? What's in your pile of opportunity, Ian? Airbrush the whole model pink and then do yellow speed paint over it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that with some of my future towel. Certainly going to be a lot more airbrushing involved, but these guys I base coated before that idea was a thing. Mr. Barrett is here as well. Barrett, B-A-R-R-O-T. How are you, sir? Always good to see you. Especially now you've got IKEA's finest to sit on. Dun, 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 dun. Badum, badum, bum, bum. Adam is good. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, my friend. You been up to much today? Much in the way of hobbying happening this evening? Lucky Knife will be able to paint in his shed soon if he gets a little stool and a fold-out table. Nice. Ian is building and painting the Skaven. I like it. Is this from the magazine, Ian? How are you finding it so far? A little bit severe with the pink paint there, but not the end of the world. Broadside. Without railgun. What broadside? This is a enforcer, right? Commander, sorry. Commander. I have two commanders, and this is one of them. Don't know if I've got a broadside. Well, none of my Tau has a railgun, so one way or another you will not be happy. Ah. This is my enforcer. My commander, sorry. I mean, come on, all Tau look the same, right? Sorry, Hexen. You guys have all got much better Tau knowledge than me. Space racism, why not? Adam's going to cook and eat burgers. Nice, then start hobbying. I like it. Ah, your wife also got you a starter box. Magazine and starter box. Nice work. Which starter box did you get? The AOS one? With the two different armies in it. That, my friend, is a broadside. Look at these top knowledge Tau guys in the chat. I appreciate that. What in the right feck are you doing here, Robbie? I'm doing a yellow and pink broadside. Why not? The fishy robots. They don't all look the same. Yeah, they do. Look. Which one's which? How would you know? Space racism is 99% of the law. Yeah, exactly. Broadside is broad. Okay. I'll try and remember that. Yeah, who knew? I have a broadside. I thought the broadside was bigger than this. I mean, clearly not. Shows what I know, right? I mean, this is my first ever painted Tau, so... Cut me some slack. I literally said what this is with what equipment. Yeah, I know, you've got the skills. Hexen, the Tau master. I didn't even know Hexen had any Tau. Oh, bashed the camera. Great Unclean One or Rotigus. Haha, bouncing Tau all look the same. Yes, sir. I mean, whichever one you think looks cooler, right? Unclean One or Rotigus. I went with Unclean One, as you well know. One smells like trout and the other tuna. Not doing so well at learning to play the game, but really enjoying the hobby. Fair enough, dude. Take your time. There's no rush. Enjoy it as you go along. I made a Proton account. Nice. You should have an email now. And this isn't a temp one. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, here we are. Proton account. Ah, you've got a submission. Here we go. This will be on the website next week when the website goes live. This is Vintage Sheep's Army. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. What's that in the back? Is that a whirlwind? Is that a broadside? Lol, 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 lol. Hexen, you got 3,000 points of tower. How did I not know this? Or maybe I did know this and I've replaced that memory bank with something else. Maybe the lyrics to Peter Andre have superseded my Hexen knowledge. Whoa, mysterious girl, I wanna get close to you. Ba, ba, ba. Yes, a whirlwind from 1992. Nice. I'll send you my other tank when I painted it. Yeah, nice one, Vintage. I appreciate that. I appreciate you going to the effort of making an email address to send me a picture. And it will, of course, be on the Olmaph website next week. As long as I remember. Terms and conditions apply. Haha, you are just ignorant. Olmaph the ignorant. Yeah, fair enough, dude, fair enough. Peter Andre, what a throwback. That's it. That's a tune, though, to be fair. That is a major tune. Big tuner. So close to you, my baby, whoa. Mysterious girl, move your body close to mine. You love the smell of your Elizabeth Taylor perfume. One kiss alone will make me heart go boom. Oi, oi, oi! Guardian Easter in the Twitch chat, how are you, sir? Good to see you on this fine Wednesday. How's your week been? What is this I see here? This is the, I'm reliably informed that this is a broadside. It's one that I have painted on stream before, but I stripped it of all its paint. And now I'm redoing it. Because I found some paints that I prefer to the ones that I used before. I wanted to paint it slightly differently. So here we are. It's getting its first layer of pink, having had its first layer of yellow. We're just having the fun. Auto mod will cook me. Oh, let's hope not. Oh, auto mod. I didn't even know I had auto mod. When people say they got points for their army, how do you do this? You can get an app, Ian. If you get a Does a codex tell you the points? I can't remember. I haven't had a codex in that long. But you can get an app such as... Who uses what apps? You can get War Organ. That'll tell you the points. What other apps are there? New Recruit. There we go. Lucky Knife. New Recruit. New Recruit. I mean, they're the two big ones, right? New Recruit and War Organ. Ooh, New Relic, says Hexen. List Forge. So seemingly, there's quite a lot to choose from. If you want to go have a looky in at some apps. Or you can buy the data cards or the codexes. Dum bum 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 ba dum 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 ba dum. Any website. I think you can use War Organ on as a website, right? I don't know about the other ones. Ah, New Recruit, okay. Yeah, no worries, Ian. I wonder if you've been modded neatly. Because I saw try this, Adam, followed by try that, mate, but nothing in the middle. Let me go have a look. Yeah, I think your message got maybe got neatly, maybe got held by an auto mod that I didn't know I had. Don't get the data cards, those pretty much become outdated within like a month of release. Yeah, but if you want to play with your friends, the data cards are super helpful. Very, very helpful. If you just want to play with your mates and want to have something physical in your hand, there's nothing wrong with that. Plus they're fairly inexpensive and pretty nice to look at as well. But yes, I do not disagree that they do tend to become outdated when there are balance updates. But if you look through the eyes of a new person to the sport, then something physical and easy to read is often quite useful, right? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. No links allowed. Okay, I didn't know that. I've never deliberately made it like that. Warhammer Community download Minotaurum Field Manual. Okay, nice. Google Table Roster. That'll give you everything you need. You can make and print your own on-game data. Yeah, that's true, Lucky. You can always go down the DIY route, make your own data cards. But I mean, for like 15 quid, the nice shiny Games Workshop ones aren't a bad buy in my books, especially if you're new. But to each their own. I quite like using the data cards myself. Oh, so I'm quite enjoying painting this. Wasn't sure I would when I first started, but it's coming out pretty nicely. Games Workshop codecs are out of date. Yeah, that's the nature of doing balance updates and printed media, right? They said they're changing how codexes are done in 11th, aren't they? Anyone got any idea on what that's going to mean? Made books when I started, now I use War Organ during play. Yeah, War Organ's pretty user-friendly, right? Shout out to Slow Rule for introducing us to War Organ, and Black Sigil Studios is here. Hello! How you doing, sir? Probably separate law and rules books. Okay, that could be interesting. Ooh, Patrick. Promoting the Rusky website. Interesting. Game-datacards.ru. What is it about Patrick and organs? He loves an organ. Ba-da. Got some progress on a Farsight base from an actual anus in the Discord. Pretty cool. Neatly was really hoping they were going to create a £15 sub and you get all the codexes and apps rolled into one. Yeah, they can't be far away from that happening, right? Even if the app was £10 a month, they'd make more money from it than they would the codexes, right? We are doing great. Just finished teaching a new prospect how to play Old World. Nice, one of us. One of us. I saw your Old World at work little paper desktop fun, Black Sigil. That looked pretty cool. Very nice. Bum bum ba bum bum ba. I love the colour scheme on that broadside. Thank you, sir. It's had one layer of yellow. It's now getting its first layer of pink. Yeah, if they did a £10 a month sub, I'd buy it instantly. Yeah, they've got an opportunity to really make Warhammer Plus something incredible, haven't they? They merged that with the Warhammer app, charge a monthly fee, get the codexes with it. Boom, boom, shake the room, right? I love an organ. Pretty useful and essential. Nice. It was dead at work and I thought, why not? Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Nice work. They would charge £20. No, I don't think they'd need to charge £20, right? £10 a month for 2 years is as much as what? 4 codexes? The average person does not buy 4 codexes, so there'd be quids in, right? Most people barely buy one. Exactly. It's free money, right? Benza! How are you, my friend? Good to see you back in the chat. How's your day been, Benza? Oh, bloody hell. Got way too much paint on that. Let's resolve that problem. Diluted the yellow a little bit. Not my best work, but also not the end of the world. Neatly owns 0 10th edition codexes. Games Workshop has the app. Arse backwards, pay a sub, get the codices, and in-game reference. Yeah, I think it sounds like a good idea. I applied to be an analyst at Games Workshop, didn't even get a call back, but here I am, coming up with fantastic business models for free. The hospital that Catherine's currently in is literally right around the corner from Warhammer World. I was very tempted to go in there on the way home. Dum 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 da dum dum. Likewise, Olmaph, it's good for me. One more day and then a 25-day vacation. What? What are you doing with that time, Benza? What are you doing? And neatly plays 3 times a week. What? Patrick has 0 codices as well. You guys crazy. Crazy, crazy guys. Yeah, this pink has got a little bit runny. A little bit too runny. Ronnie Cray. Not far to go now though with the pink. A few more dots and dashes and we'll be back onto the yellow. Maybe I'll even let it dry and make some green skims, why not? So what's the plan on the Black Sigil Studios page for the next couple of weeks then, dude? You've got a tournament you're going to soon, is that right? Streaming live from a tournament. Should be fun. Benza's going around Europe with their family. Awesome, my friend. Is there a trip to Warhammer World on the cards, perhaps? Anybody else got any plans to visit Warhammer World in the not too distant future? Tournament coverage the weekend of the 12th and 13th. Next weekend. Friday and Saturday. I'm printing Mordheim terrain for the next 2 months straight. Awesome. Sounds good to me. Where's this tournament happening? Canada. There we go. Oshawa, Canada. Neatly Trimmed is going to Warhammer World mid-July. Awesome, Neatly. Well, if you let me know more, I'll definitely come and say hello. I can buy you a beverage in the Bugman's Bar and Grill if you're up for that. You're going to Glasgow to visit your cousin. Well, Warhammer World is only, what, 4 or 5 hours away from Glasgow, and if you get on an aeroplane, 45 minutes. The yellow base coat is going to keep you going for some time. Yeah, that's the first coat, as you can see. It's gonna take a little while. But I've got all the time in the world. Should have done those bits pink as well. In fact, let's just chuck a little bit of pink over the yellow, why not? The pink's going to take some time as well. I mean, they're the two worst colours to choose, right? Two splotchy little colours. But we'll get there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the tournament coverage from our Canadian brethren. Should be pretty entertaining. So what is it? Is it straight up like battle footage? Are you going to be doing some interviews and stuff? Right, just his head and his back shield to do now. Travelling to Newcastle to visit a friend also. Newcastle's not massively closer to Nottingham, to be fair. Very, very north. But yeah, you're going to be within a few hours of Warhammer World, or a 45-minute plane journey, which is good. What are you doing with the missile pods? Are you painting the little missiles separately? Yes, I'll paint the little missiles a different colour to the boxes. But as I don't currently have a solid idea for that, I'm just going to leave them blank till I figure that out. Any ideas? Suggestions appreciated for my interesting colour scheme. Splotchy, splotchy, splotchy it on good time, splotchy, splotchy. Yeah, this is like fully separated now. I've got some under shoulder. How dare you! Bum 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 bum. Why not accent it all with white markings? Are you trying to make me go totally insane? Yellow, pink and white. God damn it! And weirdly, very good base coats for each other, yellow and pink. Yeah, very true. Very true. Both primarily covering a table and then having organisers and players filter through. Nice, that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. It's an interesting expansion of the Black Sigil brand, right? I like it. Is this the first tower you've painted? Yes. I painted it once, then stripped the paint with some alcohol, and now I'm painting it again. Light blue. Yeah, I like the idea of light blue. That could be pretty good. Guess who's back? It's me. I might do light blue boxes with alternate pink and yellow missiles. Who knows? Who knows? Right, I'm going to shape the pink up again, purely for the back, because it's completely separated in the palette now. As tends to happen with these contrast paints. Which is fine. Certainly not the end of the world. What are we doing on lights? 14 likes, not too bad, although there's 18 people watching. And we know that Lucky Knife gave a dislike. So there's a few of you there that haven't clicked the thumbs up if you're enjoying the stream. It's a good way to support the stream for free. Another way to support it for free is to sign up to Twitch Prime with a Amazon Prime membership. It's absolutely free. 2 great free ways to support the stream. It's very much appreciated. Haha, Lucky Knife. If you have disliked today's stream, that'll be the 3rd dislike I've had this year. And the second one was also you. Oops. Haha. You actually disliked, yeah, this stream and one a few months ago as well. But he paid €4, so it's okay. Yes, Lucky Knife signed up as a member, so this is all good. Give the internet man his digital validation. Yeah, more so than that, it helps us with the algorithm, which is the real chaos god, the YouTube algorithm. Oh yeah, play that funky guitar, man. You hear the bass solo and the guitar solo happening at the same time? Oh, he's mad. He's an evil genius. Right. We've got splodges of pink and splodges of yellow all over this guy now. Right, let's let that dry. Let it dry, let it dry, let it dry, baby. And you said you can't play lead. I can play lead if it's simple scale progressions. Oh, short one from Guardian Easter. Love the tower model painting. Big love and respect for being brave. Thank you, sir. Have a great rest of your evening, Guardian Easter. Hopefully we'll have a bit of a chat soon. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. An Englishman in Germany. You love to see it. Leaving early tomorrow morning, otherwise I'd stay a bit later on. No worries, man. No worries at all. Peace. Right, should we do a little bit of assembly? May as well, right? Let's assemble this bugger, shall we? And if there's anybody watching the YouTube that has yet to get involved in the chat, type out a little message, press enter, and away we go. It's good to have you here. Oh, look at this, Hexen jumping in the Discord, reminding me that he has Tau. Whoa. What are they? They look really cool. Oh, these are excellently painted as well. What? I don't recognise the vast majority of these units, although saying that I don't know hardly anything about Tau. Haha, lucky knife. Hey, I'm new here. Very cool Tau models. I want to collect Tau myself. Well, I can't tell you anything about Tau because I don't even know the name of the model that I'm painting. His name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. Right, let's slicey the Gloomspike gets. Sun Stealer Wheelers. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-da. Oh. Hexens are 3D printed, that's why you can't recognise them. Printed alternatives. Ah, okay, interesting. Look pretty cool. They're like slim Tau. Tau on a diet. Right. Anybody else own any Sunstealer Wheelers? These look very similar to like the old world chariots, right? I wonder if you can use them as both. Ooh, this is some very colourful instructions. Dum 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 dum. What are the flying bugs? Vespid stingwings or something like that? The ones Hexen have look way cooler than the actual Games Workshop ones. Those little circular wings. Very cool. Turns out the chariots in the old world box have got boars rather than wolves. I hate Vespids and Kroot so much. If they looked as cool as the ones Hexen has, then I wouldn't mind Vespids so much. Ugh. Right, let's chop some bits out of here, shall we? Anyone want to play a game of Guess the Year on the base? What are you thinking? "2013" from Neatly Trimmed. "Year 1" from Tobias. "Jesus Just Died" and Games Workshop started cranking out some Sunstealer Wheelers. Nice work. 2016, the year Harambe died. The year everything started going downhill. Hey look, behind me there's a cat. Can you see it? There's a little fluff ball investigating the cardboard boxes. You might get an episode of If I Fits I Sits live on stream. Is she going to sit in the box? She's sniffing. Oh, she's decided against it. Gone to sniff some other stuff instead. Right, so we've got 2013, 2016, 2016, 2013, 2006, 2014. Our survey says... we have a winner, neatly trimmed. Did you know that, or was it a good guess? Nice work, sir. Walking the dog, nice. What kind of dog is it? I do like a nice dog. I went for a haircut today and the hairdresser had a nice dog. Which was good. I was in need of some dog stroking. Time to sniff some other stuff. Yeah, speaking of sniffing stuff, it's Tamiya time, baby! Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Just a good guess. Well, congratulations, you are the winner on today's episode of What Year is on the Base? A Pomchi. Interesting. Right, let's chop up some bits, glue them onto other bits, and have a fun time, right? Who's gonna stop me? Nobody. Dum, 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 dum. Look at that, the first 3 bits you need are all on the same sprue and are numbered 1, 2 and 3. What a time to be alive. Oh, number 4 is there as well. Let's grab that whilst we're here. We're having a party. Sun Steeler Wheelers. Pomeranian Chihuahua. That sounds like the experiment of a mad scientist. Will they fit on a 50 by 100 base for Old World? I'm not sure, to be honest. You would assume so, wouldn't you? Although the Old World ones usually have boars on them rather than wolves. Good to see you in the chat though, Dark Future. Are you a bit of an Old World kind of guy, perhaps? Good to have you in the chat for the first time. Thank you for being here. First bit should be 17, 18, 2 and 3 on different sprues. That's usually the way the cookie crumbles, right? Right, let's get some gluing done. Where's this go then? Right, let's see where that needs to go. I can go crack open a 50 by 100 base if you are in desperate need of the answer. Are you a collector of plastic yourself, Dark Future? Look at that. Not quite like a glove, but it's fit on quite nicely. Da 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 da.
you, thank you.
Oh, hello. What's happened here? Psycho! Gifted membership from Psycho, thank you very much. Barbara Nelson, you have got a sub, baby, from Psycho. Thank you very much. Psycho. Thank you very much, Psycho. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. A little journey through the warp there to celebrate Psycho's gift. The gift of a sub membership, and with a sub membership you get extra emotes, extra stuff in the Discord, you get an extra stream every other week, and my eternal gratisfaction, whatever those two words are mixed together are, my eternal gratitude. Ooh, fiddly one. Right, hold that there. Stick that in there. Try not to snap it with my big chunky man hands. So, Dark Future is converting all my AOS Gloomspite to Old World. Nice! Got 2 of these upstairs gathering dust. Okay, what's enticed you over to Old World, Dark Future? No lyrics in the metal, so all of these songs that you hear are entirely made by me. Even the little jingles that go off are entirely made by me. They did have lyrics, but I took them off because I find it a bit jarring talking over lyrics. We've also got Cobalt Commando in the chat. Hello and welcome. How are you, Cobalt Commando? Are you a fan of the plastic perchance? And welcome to the stream, Psycho. Good to have you back, and thank you again for the gifted membership that went to Barbara Nelson. How's your day been, Psycho? Are you good? Painting the homebrew. And what does the homebrew consist of, Cobalt? What have we got in the homebrew plastic? And again, thank you for joining in. We've got Cobalt and Dark Future, brand new to the channel. Got to say, dude, there have been quite a few new people recently. Streams doing well. Yeah, it's really good to see. And a lot of new people tend to stick around as well because we have a lot of fun and do a lot of hobbying. What's not to like, right? Got 20 people watching currently on the YouTube. Appreciate you all for being here. If you are new and want to get involved, do as Dark Future and Cobalt Commando have done. Type something out, press enter. Let's have a jolly good chinwag, shall we? Oh, let me saw that bit off. Howdy new people, yes Patrick. Lucky Knife claims to be new every 30 minutes, which is cool. Sounds good. You recorded that? Yes, I wrote and recorded all of this music. The guitar, the bass, the drums. To be fair, I programmed the drums on a MIDI keyboard because I don't currently own a drum kit. However, I can play the drums. Are you a bit of a fan of metal, Dark Future? Have you ever... You thought it was Pantera? I'll take that every day of the week. R.I.P. Dimebag? Yeah, Dark Future, do you make any music yourself at all? Always good to have fellow metal fans in the chat. Space Marine Jungle Knights that wear the Holy Tiger pattern of relic. Oh, that sounds awesome, Cobalt. What gave you the idea for that, Cobalt? Hey, looky me too. Yeah, welcome Patrick, nice to meet you. Blobmuth. Towman has some extremely cheap OK electric drum kits. Where's the space? I have an incoming child. I have 7 bookcases of Warhammer behind me. This is the problem. Drum kits are a lot of space. I do want to get another one in the future at some point. Right there. There, usually there's a sofa there, but it's currently in another room. And then between the sofa and here, there's usually a gaming table. No room, there is no room. Just felt like it. Awesome. Have you done any other homebrew stuff before, Cobalt? Is this your first attempt? Would you like to share it on the Discord? We have an active Discord community. Just type !Discord in the chat and you'll get a link. If anyone wants to join us, you're more than welcome. I was playing 8th in Gibraltar. When I moved back, there was only 40k players about. So when they put out Old World, I was happy to get my Dark Elves out. Nice. Yeah, it'd be cool to see some of that in the Discord, Dark Future. You've been listening to the metal since the 80s. Nice. Have you been and seen many bands live, Dark Future? Any bands that stand out in particularly? Oh, I've got a choice of wheel. What a time to be alive. But there's only 3 choices of wheels. I'm going to go for the roly wheels. We'll see how that turns out. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum, dum. Bum, 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 bum. Buy a bigger house. That is the plan. In a few years' time. Hopefully by 2030 I'll be in a new house. That is the plan. But yeah, if people like Sarkow keep giving gift memberships, maybe I'll get a house in 2029. I've played every toilet in London twice. Drummers need a van. That's it. Drummers need a van for sure. First army ever. Started as a Black Templar army. And it took a detour. And Dark Future saw Pantera twice with Dimebag. Awesome. Awesome stuff, man. That sounds very good. Very good. Very nice. And Faith No More. Ah, interesting choice. Complete the top 3 then, Dark Future. Pantera, Faith No More, and one other. And Cobalt Commando, if you want to show some of the homebrew stuff in the Discord, type !Discord in chat. It would be very nice to see some of that. There's one wheel. I'm having a really good time. Oh no, the dad jokes have started. Ba-dum-dum-dum-da-da-da. Oh, has somebody joined the Discord? Do I need to give them a roll? Yes, we've got Cobalt in there. Boom, boom, shake the room. Looking forward to seeing some of this homebrew. Do you know Finest Fellas? No, I don't. Tell me about Finest Fellas, Cobalt. Can orcs from AOS be used in 40k? I don't believe so. However, there is a lot of crossover between AOS and Old World, which is good. Needed that after the beating my shoulders took for an hour. How was your PT? B for the BG. Motorhead. Early Megadeth. Nice. King Parrot. Not heard of that one. I've heard of King 810. But not King Parrot. Motorhead. Woo! Yes, boys. Everything louder than everything else. Good way to live your life. So we got Cobalt into the Discord. Look forward to seeing some of the homebrew. Maybe Dark Future wants to get involved in the Discord. We've got all sorts in there. We've got models and miniatures. We've got stickers and cards, 3D printing, music talk, pet pictures, food show, all sorts going on. Well over 200 people in there now, and it's a very friendly community. So if you want to get involved, it'd be great to see you there. And if anybody hasn't chucked a thumbs up yet, as I said, the more thumbs up you do, the more new people we get, and the more fun we have. Finest Fellas and Chaplain Steve are some other 40k model streamers. Just wondering if you know them. Well, I don't yet, but if you drop a link to them in the suggestion box in the Discord, I'll check them out. Sounds good to me. Do you know who I do know? I know Black Sigil Studios. He was in the chat earlier. Especially if you are a fan of Old World content, go check out Black Sigil Studios. He is, when it comes to Old World, he is très bien. Oh, he's still here. There he is, look. Made it even easier for you. Yeah, Old World. Canadian Old World. Good stuff. AOS and 40k orcs have different models, but no one that is playing casually is going to care if you use them. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of... If you're playing casually, you can do a lot of whatever you want, really. As long as you agree to it, it's all good. Dark Future's playing 2,500 points of Dark Elves at a tournament at Dark Sphere at the weekend. Where's Dark Sphere? Don't know what that is. You can bring AOS orcs to 40k as long as you're playing your mates. Yeah, exactly. So AOS Oryx, right? See, I converted an Oryx into a war boss in Mega Armor with a little grot riding the machine gun. Pretty cool. On Saturday, Lucky Knife was staring at High Marshal Helbrecht and had to ask who that is. Oh dear, oh dear. Lucky Knife even planted his dreadnought on the top of a tower. So you can have fun in whatever way you want, right? Always good. Have the fun. Dun, 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 dun. I posted the homebrew. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Oh, look at that. Yes, that tiger pattern is awesome. I don't think I've ever seen a tiger pattern on a Warhammer model. I do like that though. Nice work, Cobalt. Thank you for sharing. That will be featured on my website, which goes live next week, and it'll be featured in a future YouTube short. Very nice to see. Look at this. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Blood for the Blood God. Favourite band. Even got away with naming my son after the front man. Nice. That's a nice tattoo as well, my friend. Oh, I like the music tattoos. I've got a whole armful here. You can play with pebbles and Hot Wheel cars. Yeah, go have a look at Black Sigil's page. He just wrote all his units onto a piece of paper and played that way. Old school. That Ballistus Dreadnought was dishing out some insane damage with OP board control. Well, that's what happens when you illegally put a vehicle on top of a mountain. Nothing like plunging fire from a Dreadnought, right? Alongside my Gladiator Lancer, those were my two best performing squads. I play rarely, and when I do, it's with my family. More in it for the models. Yeah, everyone experiences the hobby in a different way, which is one of the best things about it, right? Mr. Rawlinson is back. Good to see. That tiger camo slaps. Mez is back in the Twitch chat. Welcome back, Mez. Good to see you. How's your day been, my friend?
Hey, oh, we got a new subscriber, baby.
New subscriber, baby. Thank you for the sub, Dickus Jawoski. That came through on my email earlier today, so maybe it's going through. It's going to do the thing where it goes through a whole load. So I'm just going to mute the jingles whilst it flushes through a load of subs. If you are here and you've subbed and you see your name, let me know. I'll unmute and we'll have a little journey through the warp together. Bum, 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 bum. What should I buy? Death Dread, Killer Cans? I mean, Death Dread's super cool, right? And pretty deadly. Pretty choppy. Killer Cans are a bit of fun. Beast Boss is good if you've got other mounted units. But as I always say, the rule of cool has got to be at the forefront of your thinking. Whatever you think looks coolest, give it a go, why not? Day has been meh. Managed to finish my Imperial Guard half-track. Remember, you can have 3 Death Dreads and 18 Killer Cans. Yeah, so the why not both meme comes into play. But yeah, whichever you think's cool, man. That's what I always say when people want to make decisions. Either that or assign each one a number and roll a dice. Let the fates decide. Jump captain with 5 jump pack intercessors was very underperforming. Fluffed a bunch of damage rolls. Yeah, that's what makes me worried about the new hazardous rolls, because I'm very good at rolling 1s as it is, never mind rolling 2s as well. Could save it and get the gargantuan squig off. Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do, Joe. Bum 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 bum. So yeah, this is how things usually go. I sit here talking so much that it takes me 2 hours to put together one model. But as long as we're having fun, doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This kit's going to have loads of spare bits as well, which is nice for some bashy kit times. go. Get that on there. Nice and snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. Normally takes you 1 hour to make 3 or 4 normal orcs. Yeah, it's not about the time taken, it's about the fun had, right? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I can hear plenty of pings in the Discord. Plenty of reaction to the tiger. Oh, and a pre-paint half track. Nice. Ah, you've used some of your molds. Yeah, that looks awesome. Is that half metal? Let me make it bigger. Or is it? Have you got some resin on the top? I think it's maybe resin. Yeah, that looks really cool. The stuff you put on the back looks good as well. Yeah, very nice work, very nice work. Might try building the AOS Chaos Knights I still have. What, you got the horse riding chaos from AOS? You can use those in Old World as well. I have some behind me, ready for creation. Bum, 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 bum. 29 and 30. Snip it real good. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, dum. Why do they have to print the pillow that he sits on in 2 halves? Goodness gracious me, man. It doesn't even fit together right. Have I cut the right bits out? 29 and 30. They're the right bits. Oh, I was just about to say, oh, there we go. And then it fell apart in my hand. Classic Olmaph. Bum bum ba-dum. Ba-dum bum ba-da-da-da. What are we building? We are building some Sun Stealer Wheelers from the AOS. Gloom Spiked Gits. Definitely want to do a dark metal texture on them. Nice, Toby, that'll be good. Shepherd's Bush Dark Sphere. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Do you go to many events like that, Dark Future? And are you from down south? I looked over at the pile of parts still needing sanding and about to go a bit silly. They might lock me in a room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Rats are awesome, yeah. Praise be to the rat god. Playing 40k orcs, do not leave home without a Death Dread or 2. Yeah, Death Dread's super useful, right? Very choppy indeed. I don't like AOS, but I do like Oryx and Gloomspike Gits. Nice, nice. That's good, because that's what we've got right here. Bing bong. There's still so many left to print. Yeah, I mean, you've taken on pretty much one of the biggest models you could have possibly taken on, right? Oh, I just spilt loads of Pepsi all down myself. Hopefully nobody saw that. I did not dribble. It did not happen. One dribbly boy. Right, part 31. What silly sausage, eh? Dum, 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 dum. This always happens. I look on one sprue and I'm like, I can't see that part. It must be on the other sprue. I check the other sprue. I can't see it. Then I look back at the other sprue and it miraculously appears.
Thank you
Thank you for following my stream, my friend. Captain Salami! Who doesn't like cured meat, baby? Captain Salami! Who doesn't like cured meat? Not me. Dum 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 dum. Oh, it's coming along lovely. Just starting this cheap hobby. Nice. What made you decide to get interested in the plastic then, Mr. Salami? And which flavour of plastic are you going to go for first? Lily! Boom! Our favourite Imperial agent is in the YouTube chat. How are you, Lily? Haha, neatly, I do it all the time. Yeah, it's not on this sprue. Must be on that sprue. No, it's not. Oh, look, it's on the sprue I just looked at. I do like the Gloomspike Gits box with the wolves, but it's only 11 models. Yeah, Gloomspike Gits is actually one of the first and only armies where I haven't bought the spearhead for it. I've just bought individual models as time goes by that I thought were cool. I've rule of cooled it, baby. Right, that's page 1 done. An hour ago I started putting this together. Bro, I painted when I was like 10. And now with almost 30 bored from WoW, I need to do something. Yes! Captain Salami. I started when I was 10. In 2001. Now I'm back, 30 something. I've finished with WoW. So here we are. I used to stream WoW and now I stream Warhammer. I've streamed Warhammer since the 30th of July last year. And we have a lot of fun. Which army are you going to go for then, Salami? Have you made that precious decision yet? Do you know what? These parts are like 80% covered up. I'm calling the layer lines and support scars as manufacturing defects from forging them. Nice. The previous spearhead had 34 models. Yeah, there's quite a fluctuation there, right? Why don't you just get the old one then? Simples. Finish building your Your Custodes Grav tank. Nice. The golden tank. I like. And Salami. Salami is in Spain. Hola, ¿qué tal? Is that a thing? Hola. Hola's right. Hola. Bonjour. Guten Tag. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hey, you've gone for the Grey Knights Battle Force. Awesome. What a starting box to get. What made you go for that one, Salami? Yeah, here I am celebrating cured meats. You're from the land of cured meats. Spanish ham. Jamón Iberico. Bro, they are insane. Nice, I like it. Hola, mi amigo. Spain, I'm there myself right now, just without the S. Aren't we all? The eternal pain. Just rid of the pain of being a man. Right, I need to make some wolves. Ow! I'm going to keep going, mounting the big guy. Nice. Well, you keep us on in the background, enjoy the bit of the stream while it's building your models. That's why we exist. We all sit here together, building stuff, painting stuff. Did you go for building the big guy first, or have you built some of the rest of it? Bum, 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 bum. Takes 90 minutes for this terrain texture paste stuff to dry. Literally sat here watching lumpy sandy paint dry. Fun times. Have you got a in progress picture so far? And is this for the thick enemy character? Seem to remember there being one of those yesterday in the stream. Right, let's glue this bad boy together. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. The thick gobbo. Ah, that's the one. That is the one. Captain Salami, I did one of the small ones, and I'm going for the big one. Nice. Hey, keep us updated, my friend. And if you ever want to have a bit of a chat, we're here every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. We have a Discord channel as well, if you want that. ! Discord in the chat. You can come and show us how you're getting on and find some inspiration. The spiders look cool for Gloomspike Gits. Yes, and you can use those in Old World as well. Thick enemy character, where? Yeah, Adam posted it yesterday. It's a thick goblin. I was a little false advertising. Yeah, bonk! Straight to horny jail. So far tonight, Neatly Trimmed has built a falcon, Astroman, 5 dire Avengers, halfway through a Warwalker. You are Speedy Gonzalez. Arriba! This stream has done wonders for my pile of shame. Awesome, I've turned your pile of shame into a pile of opportunity. And you are working through it wonderfully. Nice to hear. Dum dum dum. Hey, there we go. Mez Miniatures triggering a Discord. Nice work. Ooh. Hidden details. Ah, I like it. That's pretty cool. Behold, textured base. Look at that, looks like porridge. What have you gone for? Diorama effects. Grey pumice. Lovely jubbly. Lock me in horny jail. Everyone there is horny. Good point. It's a good point. I'm excited to see how much my terrible painting will destroy the poor girl. That's one way of destroying her. I think I only have a fire prism and a farseer after this. I'm going to have to buy more hammer, more hammer, more hammer. Maybe while this Thunderhawk is being printed, I can go paint my own thick goblin. Sounds good to me. Go and paint the goblin. Anyone else going to make poor life choices this weekend with me? Pre-ordering both 11th edition launch boxes and Magic the Gathering's Marvel Hero booster boxes. Nice. I'm thinking of buying the Magic the Gathering, the Hobbit that comes out in a couple of months' time. I think that'll be pretty cool. Doesn't taste like porridge though. Well, I'm glad you tried it to find out. Yeah. 3D printer go. Brrr. I wish I could roll my R's. You want to have the entire Thick Goblin Girl collection? When I buy one. Which have you been looking at them, Adam? Have you got an idea of what sort of what you're going for? Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I might get some texture paint, you know. Maybe I need to texture up some of my bases. Unfortunately, I'm limited by the technology of my time, FDM printer. Otherwise, I would have so many Goblin Girls. I only have a few that turned out okay. Just a cheap entry-level resin one. Ah, okay. Don't forget, if you get a resin one, you also need to buy a Cura. Yeah, resin one needs more paraphernalia. than an FDM one, but you do get very good results. Wanted one for a while, but decided to wait until I moved house to set it up. Then buying furniture took precedent. Yeah, I guess sitting on a suitcase isn't the best. Probably the right decision. Although, if you'd have bought a 3D printer, you could have printed your own furniture. Questionable auto mod. How do I turn auto mod off, or is it something that you can't turn off? I've clicked allow. Apologies for that. I think they've just turned it on, because I certainly haven't turned it on. Hey boss, question. Would you print me something smallish for some extra coin? Are you in the UK? If you are in the UK, then yes. Although I only have an FDM printer, and I can only print in one colour. Which also isn't particularly helpful. And as long as it doesn't break any IP boundaries, then yeah, what do you want? What do you need, Mr. Mez Miniatures? Curing station and ventilation, yes, for sure. Especially with the liquid juju that you have to put into it. Kind of thinking of doing a whole resin setup and shoving it in the storage house. Nice. Keep auto mod on, it'll save you hassle later down the line. Also, I am a Welsh resident. There's 2 of them? What? Good God. We're getting taken over by West Englanders. Who else is Welsh? Mez Miniatures in the Twitch chat, neatly. They're multiplying. They're multiplying. Borodart, Shemai, Poppity Ping. I have a file paid for to make some tracks for the Hippogriff. Yeah, chuck it in the Discord. Message me in the Discord if you want, Mez, and I can have a look into that for you. Where in Wales? Yeah, that is the question. That is the question. Can you see the sea? On the way to YouTube chat for my Welsh brother. Uh-oh. Carnage incoming. The irony, I'm currently gluing together 2 wolves, whilst in the chat we have 2 sheep. Why aren't they going together? Oh, there we go. Oh dear. What in the Shirley Bassey Cardiff International is going on now? Where in Wales are you from? Where are you from, Neatly? Can't remember. Dum dum dum. Get in there, come on. There we go. Just outside of Cardiff. I was in Cardiff to go and see Falling in Reverse a couple of years ago. Not massively far away from each other, Gower and Cardiff, right? Swansea boy. Nice work. Many moons ago, I used to spend a lot of time in Aberystwyth. Many moons ago. As I say, a couple of years ago, I was in Cardiff to see Falling in Reverse. And then Ronnie didn't get into the country, so they say. So, gig no happen. And I never got a refund either. Fun times. I actually read that in a Welsh accent. Nice one, Adam. Yeah, sometimes you just can't help yourself, can you? Oh dear, we're being taken over. Although, what are you going to do? Who are you going to support during the World Cup? That's the question. Incoming anybody that isn't England. I do like me a bit of Falling in Reverse. I think musically they are awesome. Really enjoy Falling in Reverse. But having bought tickets to see them and them cancelling like 3 days before the gig, I feel like they owe me one. Especially cancelling for a totally foreseeable reason. It was supposed to be in the arena, I believe, but it no happened. So instead, I had a little wander around Cardiff. Oh, I tell you what it was. It was when there was a storm. It was in December, not last year, the year before, and there was a storm that set off the warning alerts on your phone. Did either of you get alert warnings on your phone for severe wind in December, not last year, the year before? Our Welshman's second favourite team is whoever is playing England. How ungrateful the west of England can be. Nearly as ungrateful as the north of England with their blue and white flag. At least they're in the World Cup though, I guess. With Brazil in their group, I think. That should be fun. Look at this lucky knife. Most of the big parts printed, only the small stuff remains. Intercessor for scale. I didn't even notice the intercessor. Wow. That's some big blocks. Some big building blocks. I know there's a fair bit of controversy around Ronnie, but ignoring that stuff, I do quite like the guy. Well, I mean, I like his music. I don't really see much else to like. But then I don't know the guy, so can't really comment. But not coming to the country because you're not allowed in the country. Don't sell a tour if you can't come to the country. That's pretty simple, right? Pretty simple, right? Every day of the week. I was meant to drive to Liverpool that weekend, but the bridges got closed. Yes! Yeah, it was... Oh man, it was super windy. Yeah, confused me, all the alarms going off. A brief moment of panic. Swiftly drowned by the alcohol. What guitars do you use? Good question, Dark Future. I use many guitars. There's a couple behind me. Would you like to see? I'm going to show them you, because I'm talking about guitars. Here we are! Easier to answer with a physical item than with words. But I am a big Ibanez guy. So here we have a couple of guitars. Hopefully you can see those. Let me tab back out the Discord so I can see what's going on. Tab out the Discord. Yeah, can you see? Ibanez. 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 It's an Ibanez. And if you are a member on YouTube or are subscribed in the Twitch, then tomorrow you can see me play those guitars on the stream. As every other Thursday we do a members only live stream, and we tend to make some songs and stuff like that. Haha, legs. Nice work, Bouncy. He sees it, he says it. Make sure it's not a certain shape or Fender will moan. Yeah, I mean, they look identical though, to be fair. Fender have had that shape locked down for years, right? Maybe even so many years that they can't even claim it as an IP anymore. Bum bum. Full screen? That will be too easy. Yeah, if you want full screen, you get that tomorrow. Lucky Knife will get it tomorrow. Bouncing Swords will. Anybody that's subscribed on the Twitch will as well. I'm going to write a little song. Maybe do a little jingle for one of our members. And then we'll probably play some Space Marine 2. All of this is caveated by, if my partner does go into labour between now and this time tomorrow, there will not be a stream tomorrow. But we will see. We'll see what happens. It hasn't happened yet, even though her water's broke like 12, 13, 14 hours ago, whatever it was. It's been a long day. I always feel I need to part assemble, part paint chariots. Yeah, I mean, sub-assembly is good for those of you talented enough to do a good job. For people like me, I just stick it all together, splash some paint on it for the best. Trying to tell PRS they can't use it. Yeah, I've seen it in the news recently. Let's see how that unfolds. To be fair, PRS have got their own awesome guitars. I don't know why they decide to do a copy of a Fender, right? Either way, something good happens tomorrow. Yeah, I like that. Nice way of looking at it, Toby. Nice way of looking at it. Have you got a locked tremolo on them? The white one doesn't. Can't remember if the red one does. I've got a couple more Ibanez upstairs as well. I've got a black one and a blue one. The black one has got locked in tuning, but they're both tuned to drop B, so they're just upstairs at the minute. I got this as well. Can't forget the bass. For those of you who can't do 6 strings, let's just mess around with 4. Bong, slap at the bass, boy. So yeah, if you want to see me play that white Ibanez or that black and white bass tomorrow, pop into the stream if you are a member in YouTube or a subscriber in Twitch. I like that we've hit over 20 likes on the YouTube stream again. Nice work, guys. Appreciate the support. Dark Future has got a Gibson and a Dean ML. Nice. Have you got any recordings that you've done, Dark Future? It'd be good to hear. At last, a proper instrument with proper sized strings. PRS being adamant that the wood and the paint of the electric guitar contributing to the sound is mega cringe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the science, but in my mind, the pickups make a big difference. I guess the wood could make a difference to an acoustic sound, right? But with an electric, you could put some strings and a pickup on a skateboard and make a guitar, right? Guitar tone is like 85% amp. See, I don't get how that can be so, because if you have the amp on the same settings with different pickups, you'll get a different sound. Well, who knows? I mean, I just used loads of VSTs anyway. I don't really use my amp much. Acoustic, yes, wood does contribute, but not for electric. Yeah, of course not, right? The only thing it does contribute to is not snapping it in half, I guess. You'll be lucky to paint a model ever again after the baby is born. We were toilet training our 2-year-old last week. You left a lot of miniatures around the house. Nice, I like that. Yeah, I've got a big load of boxes stored up for when all my money goes towards nappies and whatever else. I will be getting the 11th edition launch box though. Dropped B, that's heavy. Yes, sir. Yeah, I have bands on my arms such as Bring Me the Horizon, Slipknot, A Day to Remember. Yeah, I know a lot of A Day to Remember isn't in drop B, but some of it is. Most of Bring Me the Horizon is, although recent stuff's gone more towards C. And Slipknot is a lot of B and even sometimes A. So yeah, I do like the heavy. Although saying that, some bands are really heavy, like Lamb of God are pretty heavy, right? And they play in drop D. I've seen videos where people put pickups in kitchen countertops and it sounds exactly the same as a guitar. Nice. Yeah, if you can get some good pickups. That's where the cost goes in getting a good guitar, right? Like if you really wanted to, you could buy a £99 guitar, buy £400 pickups and make an awesome sounding guitar, right? Trivium Ascendancy is heavy and it's in drop D. Yeah, some bands get a really nice heavy chug out of drop D, right? Proper bands, finally, there we go. Got any bands to throw into the mix, Mez Minis? As a YouTuber who did a lot of testing around electric guitars, he had a bunch of strings strapped between 2 heavy frames. Sounded identical to an actual guitar. Well, there you go. Now you know. I am but a god. Bagam bagam boom, bagam bagam boom, bagam bagam. Can't believe that this is all I've achieved in an hour and a half of miniature assembly. He took 3 very different amps like Marshall, Fender and Vox and made them sound identical. He also made his own amp by strapping a bunch of pedals together. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm surprised you've managed that much. He knows me so well. Right, look at this. We've got a choice of 3 heads for this bad boy. Head 32, definitely. Who doesn't like a mohawk? A mohawk, ponytail, whatever you want to call it. Right, body 33 onto legs 38, coming right up. Body 33, legs 38. Oh, they're actually next to each other. Crazy. What a crazy idea. Hey up,
we got a
new subscriber, baby. Mesmerise, it's Mes Minis from Wales. Mesmerise, it's Mes Minis from Wales. Thank you very much for stopping to me, even though you like yourself a lot of sheep. To be fair, I support Derby County, so I'm part of the sheep shag army. It's all good, it's all good. I'm shit for music. I have some reasonable recommendations, but no bands. Don't buy Pampers Supermarket own brand, they're absolutely fine. We wish we had known. Is your missus in the other room having contractions? She won't let you forget this. She's in the hospital, Dark Future, and has been since like 7 o'clock this morning. Her water's broke, but the labour hasn't started. There are no contractions. So she will be in the hospital for the next couple of days. She very kindly said, go do your stream. So here I am. 3 cheers for Catherine. Hip hip. Hooray! I have a PV-XXX and it sounds great, but also some kind of Amazon multi-effects amp modeler pedal. Yeah, see, I just use VSTs in my DAW. And you get all the sounds on the planet then, right? Yeah, amp models weren't great back in the day, right? But you can get some... All of these songs you're hearing now are from VSTs. All of these tones. The Enigma TNG Titans in Desolation is, in my opinion, reasonably heavy. Chuck it in the Discord, in the music chat. I'll take a listen after the stream. Posted the 2 videos I've mentioned in Music Talk. Awesome, Lucky. Appreciate that. In other words, she said, F off. No, she's just very supportive and very kind. Which is very good. Very nice. That was a test, brother. We were supposed to insist to stay with her. Oh, we don't mess about with stuff like that. We say what we mean and we mean what we say. Good way to be. Right, so this body goes onto these legs. Right, get some glue in there. We are men! Say what you want and it will be followed by the letter, that's it. That's kind of like how programmers work, right? coffee left? Oh, I'm all out of beverages. Oh, they're saying that. It's nearly 9 o'clock. Right, we best get an arm or two on this right away. Oh, this guy's got a whip. A whip option. You don't see that every day, so I'm definitely going to go for the whip. I'll whip my hair back and forth. Nothing like talking about all this good heavy music and then quoting Willow Smith on the stream. Nice. Ah, Dark Future, you had that. Ah, if that is the case, I would very much like to hear from you in the Discord. If you could message me and tell me about how it went for you, that would be very useful to know, as I currently don't know anybody else where this has happened. It is a kind of an odd feeling to have right now. Bouncing is off. May or may not see you on stream tomorrow. Hope everything goes well. Thank you, dude. Have a good evening. See you soon, my friend. She's the future. No one can blame you. Ah, yes, Mesminis. That was exactly the example I was thinking of. Yeah, my mind works very much like that. Right, head 32, where are you? Time for some glue. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so hopefully we'll record a brand new song for the stream tomorrow. Probably play some Warhammer Space Marine 2. Right, so he's got a left arm and a head now, so that's good. Page 2 done. Now it wants me to connect the dots, basically. Boom, bum, bum, bum. Right, 27. Right, I'll do option A on the first one and then option B on the second one, although second one clearly not being made today, as we are once again over our scheduled stream time. Hopefully you guys are in for another 20 minutes or so whilst we finish off this model. See, I quite like the riffs in this one. This one's called Synapse Snapper. Boom, boom,
Hey,
boom.
we got a new
Jason Pekin, welcome to the stream. Oh, and I've just seen what's coming up after this. Toby! But prior to that, we've got Jason Pekin. Thank you for the sub, baby. And now, I've just seen it queued up in the activity feed.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh
thank you,
yeah,
thank
baby,
you,
let's go. Toby, thank you for joining the stream, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so even this jingle I made. Toby, thank you for joining the stream.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
Welcome to the Members Club. One of us. Thank you very much, Toby. Super appreciated, my friend. Welcome in. I will update everybody's members status in the Discord tomorrow, hopefully. And then tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have a nice big members stream or a small child. Yeah, baby, welcome to the club. Dum, dum, diggy, diggy, dum. Right, so that's the back then. How does this go in? Yeah, like that. Kind of wonky, but okay, fine. Yeah, nice one, Toby. Big appreciations on that one. Yeah, all these people we got in the members club today. Psychow gifting a membership. Toby buying a membership. Lucky getting a membership as well. Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. You deserve the support. I appreciate that, dude. As always, I'll be playing 40k tomorrow, but I'll end up catching you on Monday if you're not a dad by then. Yeah, well, I don't anticipate not being on if I am. But we'll see, we will see. One way or another, I'll see you soon, Neatly, and let me know how your Warhammer goes tomorrow.
Hey, oh, we got a
New subscriber, baby! It's neatly trimmed in the Twitch chat, baby! Thank you for subscribing to my stream, oh yeah! Oh, neatly trimmed. Good work, sir! Not only is Neatly Trimmed a member in the YouTube, but he's a subscriber in the old purple brand as well. Double whammy. There can't be many people with a double whammy to their name. Very much appreciated, Neatly Trimmed. What a time to be alive. I'd love to play Space Marine 2 tomorrow. Well, if I am on, you will have the opportunity. So many members now will be good in the members only streams. Yeah, for sure. For sure, looking good. No work this week, so I'm free. Nice. Don't use my Prime anywhere else, might as well use it. Yeah, super appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much for subbing to my stream. Oh yeah, I need to glue the wolves to this thing. So there's a bit there and a bit there. You glue that like so. Okay. Okay, looks sensible. Safari Sagudi. I can hear the Discord popping as well. What's going on? Hey, an actual Enius is back. Starting the red base coat of some Tau fun times. Oh, there's a lot going on in Music Talk as well. Nice. I'll check some of that out after the stream. Appreciate you for sharing. Dark Future has found us in the Discord as well. You now have a role. You can take a look around and get involved. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, you don't start off with a role, so when you join the Discord, you probably can't see a lot, but that's to stop the bots. Try to keep it a safe place for you guys. Don't want you to get bombarded by bots, so that's the way I police it currently. As if by magic, we've now got two wolves that are stuck together. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, we must be quite close to 250 people in the Discord, which is nice. Always plenty going on in there. Right, so now it wants me to stick it to the base. Stick it to the man. The man has come around. Right, so I can stick this bit to that bit. Stick these bits. Where's my trusty super glue? Trusty super glue. Trusty super glue. Whoops. Alright, can we see it take shape? Whoops. You bugger. Right, stick you like that. You like that. And wait patiently. Inside you, there are two wolves. What's that a quote from? I recognise that. Is one of them wondering how it got there and the other gnawing on my liver? Why superglue? Doesn't everybody superglue stuff onto bases? There we go. So far, so goody. See, I glue it together with plastic glue, but then on the base, super glue. What if I want to take it off the base? And I've melded it on with plastic glue. Yes, occasionally I rebase stuff. My Ultramarines are due a bit of a rebasing soon. Or at least a tidy up of the current basing. A chopped finger is the result of superglue and bases. See, I find with the superglue stuff you can get it off easier with superglue. See, look at all these different ways to skin a cat. Hey, you got some good stuff in the Discord. We got Mez with a tank. Nice work, nice work. You haven't messaged me the 3D print, Mez. Let me have a look at it, see what we can do. We've got Toby with the Void Dragon, looking very nice. And oh, Patrick's got his mini in there as well. Judith. Judith, dear. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. I had to do that once and it worked easy peasy. Yeah, it's a good idea, to be fair, it's a good idea. I've just always found it easier to get super glued models off the bases, but where there's a will, there's a way. Tune if done, epic model. Very fiddly. You fine with me DMing you directly for the print? Yeah, of course, man. Everyone is welcome to DM me. My email address is even in the YouTube about me bit if you ever need to email me, as Vintage Sheep did earlier in the chat. You guys are psychopaths using plastic glue to bases. Yeah, that's a good point. If you've got texture down already, it doesn't work. Look at this, you outline the feet on the base. Pro level. Pro levels. Oh no, his arm fell off. Oh, I've done an Olmaph. How have I done an Olmaph this late in the stream? That arm was so nicely glued on as well. This is why we need super glue. Ban all plastic glue. Right, let's find his other arm and get that chucked on, shall we? 36. Pencil in the feet area. Look at this. Top tier behaviour. Back to work for Frankie. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourself. Now you get to go and do a little bit of work thinking about the plastic. Good stuff. Appreciate you being here, Frankie. Never too late to pull an Olmaph. How very true. Right, so I'm going to glue this guy on his seat and then put his arm on, contrary to what the rules say. I feel like that'll be easier, right? Where do his feet go? Ah, okay, on there. Yeah, that looks good to me. Let's leave that like that for a second. Hope that it dries. Oh no, I've bent the... Well, it doesn't really matter if it's bent, right? That's the point. Yeah. It's a little bit bent. It's still good. Yeah. This is like people that stand to wipe the bum and sit to wipe the bum, arguing for eternity about which one is right. This is a little tricky. Just realised the back isn't stuck. Now is neither is this guy. Uh-oh. Where's my little tweezer? That's a cool model. Looks like fun to paint. Yeah, let's hope so. Lots of wood, lots of wolf skin, lots of metal. And a little bit of green skin as well. But this little guy has come out of his seat. Maybe I'll super glue him to his seat. Oops. Gently, gently holding the model. Just waiting to see which bit ends up stuck to me. Looks reasonable. I think we can consider that done and start to wrap up. And for those that are new and may not know, we start every stream by opening packs of cards. We end every stream by opening packs of stickers. So it is now time to open some stickers. Right, put that to one side. We'll do the other one in the not too distant future. But right now, let's open some Star Wars stickers, shall we? Why not? Who stands to wipe their bum? This guy. Come on. The only models where I have to use super glue are my 3D printed stuff, because you know, plastic glue don't work for PLA. True that. Cheers guys, I'm off for tonight. Oh, all the best for you and the baby. The baby mama. See you when we see you. Yeah, nice one Patrick. Cheers for being here as always. You hero. Haha, I didn't know that. Stickers seem exciting. Yeah boy. Here we go. Copyright strike. Right. We opened some trading cards at the start. We opened this shiny rare. Surround them. Little green skin card. You want to see more trading cards or stickers? Go look at my YouTube shorts. But if you want to see some Star Wars right here, right now, let's go for it. Let's see what we get. Only one duplicate so far, which is good. The Jewel of the Fates. Darth Maul. Bombaclat Maul, man. Anybody seen that video on YouTube? Bombaclat Maul, man. We got a nice shiny at the end of that. Let's hope we can get 2 shinies in this pack. I want to see Amadea as well, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Here we go. I spy a shiny in the back. That's a duplicate. I'm sure I've seen that one. Here we go. Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, I think we may have reached the point in the box where we get a load of duplicates. Yeah, do you remember this bit where he just manages to just jump back up again? Another shiny. Happy days. In your DMs, boss. You have the file. Okay, interesting. I'll take a look, Nez. Thank you for that. Right, let's put these in some sort of order. Then we'll stick them in the book. And then I'm off. Thought I could smell something. Right, how many duplicates do you reckon we've got today? What do you reckon? Boom! I used to have this exact sticker book when I was a kid. And we did a vote in the Discord, so a few weeks ago we were opening Warhammer 40k stickers. We completed that sticker album, and the vote in the Discord suggested Star Wars should be the next one. So here we are. Trade Federation Large Transport, the MTT, the Multi-Troop Transport. Shiny, 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 shiny. There's a shiny there. Ollie, let us know how it goes with the little one. Catch you beautiful people Monday. Nice one, Neatly. Enjoy your 40k-ing, my friend. Let me know how that goes. I must say I'm doing a much better job of not getting these wonky than I did with a Rebute Gilliman, for example, in the 40k sticker book. Still no duplicates from these packs, which is nice. Safari so goody. We've got a nice big Bombaclark Mole Man. Bombaclark Mole Man. If you haven't seen that YouTube video, I recommend you giving it a watch. Okay, we are doing really well for duplicates in this box. He says that, and then he picks up the one that he knew was definitely a duplicate. So that's 2 on the duplicate pile. Not bad at all. And this double page we've nearly completed as well. Only 3 stickers to go. Senator Palpatine. This one only needs 2 stickers. He's still going, mad lad. Yes, sir. And we'll be going tomorrow as well, as long as no baby-related shenanigans happen. 6 till 9 tomorrow, UK time, if you fancy it. Trade Federation Droid Starfighter coming up. Zeitgeist is off as well. See you soon, Zeitgeist. Thank you for being here. Did you fully complete the 40k sticker book? Yes, sir. Every single sticker is in the book. And then we did a vote in Discord, and Star Wars was voted next. And this sticker album is the one I used to collect. My granddad used to walk me down to Darley Abbey, to the corner shop, with my dog, and we used to get stickers from there. It's been good geezers. Hope all is well with Catherine and the baby. Keep us updated. Maybe chat to the members tomorrow, depending on the situation. Nice. Right, so we've opened dozens of packs, and we've only got 2 duplicates so far, which is very good. The force is with us. but we start by opening trading cards and we end by opening stickers. And as I have just opened the stickers, that means we are now complete. Which means you get to see our lovely closing graphic. We have an opening and closing graphic now. As always, thank you all very much for getting involved, for being here. We had Lucky Knife, Psychow, we had Tobias and Neatly Trimmed. All support the stream in a monetary way today. Appreciate that. It's always good to see you all here. It means a lot today. Hopefully I'll see you in the Discord, maybe in the members stream tomorrow, and then into next week. Maybe go check out some of the YouTube shorts, see if any of your models and minis have been featured in them. And until then, I'll say goodbye for now, and I'll see you all soon. Can you measure the wolf's front paw to wheel? I mean, I've just done such a lovely sign off. What, front of wheel to front paw? What the bloody hell. I mean, as long as you've got a base that's at least 70mm long, you'll get it on there with overhang. I was getting hyped for this graphic. Yeah, sit and watch the wonderful graphic that I've done. Anyway, having been heavily interrupted to measure a wolf's paw to a chariot's wheel, I'm not going to repeat what I said before. I really appreciate you all. Is the long and short of it. Thank you all ever so much. Means a lot today of all days. Catch me in the Discord or in the members stream tomorrow. If not, have a great week and I'll see you all soon. Oh yeah, enjoy this graphic. What a time to be alive, shiny, shiny Olmaph. You wait, at one point it gets a pair of wings, at another point it conjures a sword. Honestly. Haha, GFX stream when? Ciao for now. See thou soon.